Hello YouTube, Beef the Amazing Greek here. We're continuing with our Essential Zombie Gear series, and today we'll be talking about flashlights. A flashlight's very necessary, especially if the grid goes down. There's no night lights to go by to safely travel, get around inside buildings. So we're going to cover a few different flashlights. I'll tell you what my personal favorite is for even right now as I work. We'll cover a couple different ones. First one we'll cover is the big one. This is the Maglite. This is the longer one. This one takes 3D batteries to work. It has a regular, regular bulb with the filament in it. So this type of flashlight has the potential. You're walking around or you're just carrying it, do something wrong. You drop this from this distance, I mean, you could damage that bulb, break the filament, and then you have no light. So the reason these are good, though, if you have one, it does have a focusable beam, so you can have all your light in one tight area or kind of illuminate a large area. And of course, if you do have one of these, you want to carry it like the police officers do. They carry it like this. And that's not just for ergonomics, you know, instead of trying to do this. The reason they do that is, in a situation, say you're scouting out a building, a new building, you come into a town, you just want to check it out, make sure it's safe to stay there, check for supplies if it's nighttime. Even in a big building with no window access to all rooms, it'll be dark inside in the daytime. So you want to carry it like this, and if you have a weapon, which like the police officers do, you know, it might be like this, depends which handed you are, carry the flashlight. And if something or someone jumps out at you and you don't want a lethal way of stopping them, say you have a knife or a gun, something like that, this is a weapon. It's a club. That's why it's carried like this. So you're walking in, somebody jumps out, boom. You just crack them in the head. You know, like I said, it's got 3D batteries in here. That's going to hurt. Of course, again, when you do that, there is a potential for this bulb to then be non-functional. So this is the old style. Up to, I guess, 4 or 5 years ago, bulbs was the way to go. This used to be what all the mechanic guys, maintenance men carried. Smaller version of this, Maglite, takes 2 AA batteries, but again, it has the little bulb in it. You drop it, it can break it, and then you have no light. This isn't a bad flashlight. It's light. If you have it, by all means, you know, keep it. Don't get rid of it just because there's newer stuff out. There is, my buddy Rick was telling me, now a conversion kit so that you can change it from the little bulbs that you put in and out to a LED conversion kit. It says that costs about $10. If you want to do that, you know, and you're set up to carry something like this, they're really light, don't weigh much of anything. They're good flashlights. You can do that, get a little more lumens out of it, the amount of light being put out. But for $10, I mean, you can get you an LED flashlight. This is the latest one I've got. This is just a 3 LED. I've seen them up to 10 just in my looking around. This one costs $8. It's much brighter than my Maglite ever was. It takes 3 AAA batteries. And the way they do it is they have a little battery holder. They just go in around like that, drop them in, and they don't stack one on top of the other. It gives you a little bit heftier handle. It's knurled and everything. Like I said, this is just a cheap one I got at Big Lots. It was $8. It's by no means the brightest one they put out. A couple buddies of mine got some. They're 3 LED also, but they're so much brighter. But they're about $20, $25. But with this, you know, you can bang it around. The little LEDs aren't going to break in that type of situation. They have a much longer lifetime span than the bulbs do, and they use less power than the bulbs do. So that's kind of the way to go if you don't really have a flashlight. The LED is the way to go. If you have the little Maglite, I have a few of these that I've just don't get rid of over the years. For the same money I could buy this, I already know I have a good light with a focusable lens. Light, I can focus it like this one. Large area, small area. So converting kit may be the way to go. Pretty simple. You need light. It's good to have in your car anyway. Break down the side of the road somewhere, have a flashlight. Save you a lot of problems. So just a quick discussion on that. I hope you found it useful. Thank you for watching.